So welcome back to IntuitiveTea, Gemini. This is going to be a relationship reading for Cancers updated. This may not resonate for everyone, but for the collective it should. If you appreciate or enjoy this energy exchange, please like, comment, and subscribe. So let's see, relationship-wise, what's going on with Cancers. What's going on with Cancers, relationship-wise? What's going on? For one, is speaking on the Five of Wands, being upright. So this is speaking on negativity. This is speaking on conflict that a lot of you are currently dealing with. You putting in your opinion, but it's saying people aren't really, not that they're not listening, but that's how you feel. You feel as if the individuals around you aren't listening, like it's you versus them. This person is defending how they feel, standing their ground. They feel like they're defending themselves alone, or like they're defending whatever this is alone. Temperance card upright. It's speaking on you being balanced as far as like family life is concerned. I feel like it's saying you're trying to bring balance to this situation. It is saying that you shouldn't look at yourself some type of way just because of what's going on. Yeah, you made some mistakes, but it's saying you're still worthy to be loved. You're still worthy of being, respected and treated a certain type of way. It's saying don't feel as if your mistakes or something you regret doing is going to cause you to be viewed differently, I feel like. It's in a balance where you feel like, I don't know, I feel like that conflict, you feel like, okay, so temperance upright is speaking of patience and balance, right? It's like you're trying to be patient with this situation. I guess be patient about this person, be patient with this person. Like you're trying to create a balance between you two. This could be with the person you're actually in a relationship with, or someone that's close to that person that you're dating. Let's see. Death card. You feel alone. You feel like you're really putting in effort by yourself, or like you're really sticking up for something by yourself. Even though this other person may also feel the same way, you feel like you're doing this alone, like you're speaking up about it alone. You feel like out in the cold. It's saying like you feel like you're not receiving anything. You're constantly giving elsewhere, giving your love, your support, whatever it is, financial assistance, but you don't feel like you're getting anything back. Not only from these connections, but from connections in general. The death card came out. This is saying you are considering putting an end to something very soon. Something is going to end. So you could be walking away from this connection to focus on your peace and your happiness. And it's not saying that you're wrong for doing that, Cancer. You actually have to focus on yourself first. You can't be in a relationship if you're not happy, by yourself, if that makes sense. Especially if this is the reason why you're unhappy. To receive the Hierophant reverse is saying that you went against what somebody told you. So maybe there were individuals who told you not to get back in that relationship, get in that connection, get with that individual from jump. Maybe you didn't listen, try to give the benefit of the doubt, or at the time you could have been benefiting in some sort of way. And because things aren't working, it's like you're not wanting to put in the effort anymore. You're not wanting to put in that time. You're not wanting to fix that situation. It's saying it probably is best that you walk away, because if you're at this point where you're, the Three of Wands is saying you are opening yourself up to different possibilities, to new things, stepping out your comfort zone. And by that, it's speaking of stepping away from this person and seeing what's out there for you. That's not selfish. Just saying you should be able to enjoy your life. And if you feel like you're being dragged down by something and you have to do what's best for you, then that's what you have to do. Don't feel like, yes, pertaining to a relationship, it's pertaining to a female. This person is happy with you, but you're no longer happy either, because this person's not putting in the same effort, or like I said, this individual you have to deal with through this person. Either way, it's saying you're looking to new beginnings for yourself. You're focused on yourself and your progression, what's going to make you happy and what's going to work for you overall. Let's see what's going on currently. Cancer's relationship. Ace of Pentacles reversed. I feel like for some of you, the reason why you haven't walked away from this connection is because you realize this person is either receiving financial support from you, or they need that financial support. So it's like you've been hesitant about, pulling that support back from this individual. So part of the reason why, it's not really a love thing, it's just, this person needs help, and maybe you're not wanting this individual to struggle. The Hanged One is saying you're waiting on something. Maybe you're waiting to see if that situation is going to improve. Maybe you're waiting to see what's going to be best for you and this individual long-term wise. It's saying don't wait too long. Trust your intuition. If your intuition is telling you to do something and you're not doing that, you're going to be unhappy because you're going against what your angels are advising you to do. The King of Pentacles upright. I feel like you're waiting on something financially to come through for you. Either you're waiting to be repaid, you're waiting, you know, for a check to come in for you. You're waiting on something financially that's going to start you off on this new beginning, that's going to push you forward, so you don't have to worry. It's saying you know what you need to do. You know what you need to do, but you're being indecisive about it. You have these two choices: stay with this person or walk away. This being reversed is saying you see everything for what it is, but for some reason, like I said, you're hesitating. You're going back and forth. It could be because, once again, you're helping this person. The Magician card is saying you're open to manifesting new beginnings for yourself all the way around the board. Love-wise, future-wise, you know, really just focusing on you and your happiness. You receive the Five of Swords reversed. It's saying you're no longer feeding conflict into the situation. You're no longer pouring into the situation the way you once did at first. It's saying you're withdrawing from it because you don't feel like you should continue to cycle in this connection. Like you feel like no matter what, it's going to be the same things over and over again. You don't feel like changes will ever come to this. And it's saying really, if you feel that way, like if you feel like there's nothing you can do, it's best that you separate yourself from this connection, this situation. Because like I said, in the end, you're really just making yourself unhappy. It's not bothering anyone but you, because these are your choices. Nine of Pentacles upright. It's saying at one point you really did want to nurture something. You really did want to nurture this connection with this individual. But because, like I said, I don't really feel like it's more so having to do with this person, but who this person is attached to. This could be children or family. It's saying you're no longer wanting to put in that energy and that effort. Do what's best for you regardless. If your happiness you feel like lies elsewhere or lies with you being alone, then that's what you need to do. It's saying don't stick around just because that's what someone else wants you to do. You're going to be unhappy, but that person's going to be happy, and what's the point? Can't really be in a relationship if that's how it's going to be. You're considering bringing an end to this conflict, bringing an end to financially having to help this person and support this person. It's like that's another reason you don't want to help this individual and support this person. But I also feel like because you're in a relationship, for some of you, y'all stay together. So it's like instead of you viewing this situation as I'm doing for you, I'm constantly helping you, you stay with this individual. So you're really not helping them. That's owed to them. You're staying with them. Like if they're providing you a place to stay or providing you with something, it's saying it's only right that you would provide them back. But it's saying you're not looking at it from that type of mindset. It's saying that you don't feel like you're receiving the same things, the same type of support and care from this individual. You feel like you're giving a lot to this person, but not receiving it. We're not receiving this in return. And it's speaking on new beginnings. Some new beginnings you wanted to create with this person, but at the same time, like like I said before, you don't feel like this person has your back, or you don't feel like this person is given to this relationship with you are, even though it's really not the case. That's how you're viewing this. It's really, all of this is speaking on how you're viewing it. It's in the situation's not as bad as what you're pretending it to be. It's what you're replaying in your mindset. It's how you're, like I said, how you're looking at it. You look at this as a negative situation, that's what it's going to be to you. It's saying, don't hold yourself back from things you want. The Two of Swords being reversed is saying you know what you want to do, but for some reason you're hesitating. You literally want to walk away into new beginnings. And some of you could be financially using this person, so that's why you don't want to walk away. Whatever the case may be, you don't have to do anything, so you want to stay around this person for your benefit. It is saying you were trying to be patient in that situation. You were trying to nurture it, see if it led somewhere, but nothing changed. It's saying now you're focused on yourself and centering yourself. It's basically saying now you're focused on giving back to yourself. This is mainly for Cancer male speaking, you know, on a relationship with another female, or speaking on a relationship with a Cancer female. It's saying you were waiting, even though you went against, the crazy thing is you were waiting this out and trying to see if things were going to get better. You literally went against the advice someone gave you. This could be more than likely as family members. You went against what they were telling you to do. It's also saying that you went against, you went against the usual. I feel like that individual's family as well as your family had something to say about this, and they kind of advised y'all not to be together, advised you not to go back to this person or not to go back to this connection. You didn't listen, and now you feel like it's bringing unnecessary conflict. You feel like it's everybody against you, and it's really not. Like I said, it's the way you're perceiving this situation. You're creating what's coming from this situation by how you're viewing it. It's showing conflict. You putting an end to the conflict. You're waiting. But at the same time, you're withdrawing. Yeah, you're just waiting for something. It's like you've already walked away from this connection. Basically, you're just waiting on something. I feel like this is some sort of abundance or something that's going to help you set yourself up moving forward. I most definitely feel like this is going to be something that helps you move forward. Whatever this is that you're waiting on. Let's see.